Before we get started, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Subthesis. If you are a student, a researcher, or an academic, you need to check this out. Subthesis is a completely free, all-in-one research platform with 57 specialized tools for literature review, data analysis, and manuscript preparation. No account required. You just go to subthesis.com and start working immediately. We are talking literature matrix builders, hypothesis generators, citation managers, and a whole lot more. So again, that is subthesis.com, completely free. And while you are here, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep making content like this. Alright, let us get into it. Welcome everyone. Today we are talking about something that matters to every writer in the age of artificial intelligence. How do you use these powerful tools to make your writing better without losing the thing that makes it uniquely yours, your voice? That thing that makes people say, I know who wrote this. I am going to walk you through a 5-step framework you can start using today. So let us dive in. So here's the dilemma we are all facing. Artificial intelligence tools are genuinely incredible at making your writing cleaner, tighter, and faster to produce. I am not going to deny that. They catch errors you miss. They restructure clunky sentences. They can even help you think through your argument. But here is the catch. If you lean on them too heavily, if you just hand over your draft and say, make this better, your writing starts to sound like everyone else's. It becomes generic. It loses the quirks and rhythms that make it yours. And the worst part is, you might not even notice it happening. It is a slow fade. One day you realize your emails sound like they were written by a corporate template generator. The real challenge, and the whole point of this presentation, is figuring out how to leverage artificial intelligence while keeping your unique style intact. That is exactly what we are going to cover, step by step. Step 1 is foundational. Before you can protect your voice, you have to know what it is. A lot of people skip this step. They start using artificial intelligence without thinking about what makes their writing theirs. So here's what I want you to do. Think about your writing. Are you witty, formal, warm, direct? Maybe a mix depending on context. Now go find 3 to 5 pieces you have written that feel authentically you. Save those. Then create a personal style guide. Write down your favorite phrases, the sentence rhythms you gravitate toward, and the overall tone you want to maintain. This becomes your reference point. Every time artificial intelligence suggests a change, hold it up against your style guide and ask, does this still sound like me? You cannot protect something you cannot define. Step 2 is a critical mindset shift. Always write your first draft yourself. The first draft is where your ideas, your personality, and your perspective come through most naturally. It does not have to be perfect. Just get your thoughts on the page in your own words. Once you have that draft, then bring in the artificial intelligence. Use it to check grammar, improve flow, and sharpen clarity. But here is the key distinction. Ask the artificial intelligence to suggest improvements, not to rewrite your work from scratch. There is a massive difference. A full rewrite imposes the machine's patterns on your text. Targeted suggestions keep you in control. Think of it like having a sharp-eyed colleague next to you. They point out where things could be tighter, but they never grab the pen out of your hand. That is the relationship you want with these tools. Step 3 is about how you actually communicate with the artificial intelligence. And this is where most people go wrong. They type something vague like, make this better, or fix my writing. And then they wonder why the output sounds nothing like them. Your prompts matter enormously. The more specific and intentional you are, the better the result. Let me give you some real examples. Instead of saying, rewrite this, try saying, "Edit for clarity, but keep my conversational tone." Or, instead of saying, "Improve this paragraph," try, "Suggest stronger verbs without changing my meaning." And here is one of my favorites. Point out where I am being vague, but do not rewrite it for me. Just flag the problem and let me fix it myself. Do you see the difference? You are drawing clear boundaries. You are telling the artificial intelligence what it can touch and what it cannot. When you give it those guardrails, it works within your style instead of steamrolling over it. The better your prompt, the more your voice stays intact. This is truly a skill worth practicing. Step 4 is something I call the compare and choose method, and it is a game changer. Let me walk you through a quick example. Say you wrote this sentence: "I think this project could really benefit from a more structured timeline." Now you run it through an artificial intelligence tool and it suggests this instead. A structured timeline would strengthen this project. Okay, the artificial intelligence version is shorter and more direct, but look at what got lost. Your version has warmth. It has a natural hedging quality that might be exactly right if you are writing to a colleague or a client you do not want to come across as too aggressive with. The artificial intelligence stripped that out because it is optimizing for conciseness. But conciseness is not always what your audience needs. The point of this method is not to always accept what the artificial intelligence suggests, and it is not to always reject it either. It is to put both versions side by side, compare them honestly, and then consciously choose which one better serves the reader and the moment. Sometimes the artificial intelligence version wins. Sometimes your original is the better choice. The key word here is consciously. You are making a deliberate decision, not just clicking accept all. Now let us talk about warning signs. These are the red flags that artificial intelligence has crossed the line from helpful editor to unwanted ghostwriter. First, you read your text back and you do not recognize yourself in it. It sounds polished, but it does not sound like you. Second, every sentence has been smoothed into the same impersonal tone. There is no warmth, no edge, no character. Third, your humor and quirks have been quietly removed. The artificial intelligence treated them as imperfections when they were actually your strengths. Fourth, you are accepting changes you do not fully understand. You click accept without thinking about whether it preserved your intent. And fifth, the writing reads like a template rather than a real conversation. If any of these sound familiar, it is time to pause, pull up your style guide from step 1, and reclaim your voice. Step 5 pulls everything together into a repeatable workflow. Part 1. Write freely. Get your ideas down without self-editing and without opening any artificial intelligence tools yet. Part 2. Self-review. Read your draft out loud. You will hear awkward phrases and weak spots faster than you see them. Mark those areas. Part 3. Bring in the artificial intelligence, but only target those specific weak spots. Do not feed it the whole document for a general rewrite. Part 4. Voice check. Read the updated version and ask yourself, does this still sound like me? If the answer is no, roll it back. Part 5. Final polish. Go through each suggestion and decide to accept, reject, or blend it with your original. This 5-part process keeps you in the driver's seat every time. Simple, repeatable, and it works. Let us talk about specific tools. Not all artificial intelligence writing tools are created equal. Grammarly catches grammar issues and offers tone adjustments, but you are always deciding which suggestions to accept. Hemingway Editor highlights overly complex sentences and lets you decide how to simplify them. It does not rewrite for you. For more advanced work, ChatGPT, and Claude are incredibly powerful when you prompt them using the techniques from Step 3. They become your best writing partners while keeping your voice front and center. Pro Writing Aid gives you detailed style reports without automatically changing anything. You get the insights, you make the calls. The common thread is to choose tools with a suggest mode rather than an autocorrect mode. You want tools that advise, not tools that take over. And that brings us to the golden rule. If you read your writing back and it does not sound like you, rewrite it until it does. It really is that simple. Do not settle for polished but impersonal. Do not let efficiency replace authenticity. Your readers connect with you because of your voice, not in spite of it. Artificial intelligence is a phenomenal tool. It helps you write faster, catch mistakes, and sharpen your thinking. But it is just a tool. You are the author. You are the one with the perspective and personality that no algorithm can replicate. So use these tools wisely. Follow the 5 steps we covered, and never let a machine tell you how you should sound. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful, head over to subthesis.com for free research tools. And do not forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.